about that? This time, how he do that? Can't be sitting gentle in the storm, you gotta move that. I've been busy breaking down the walls, I'm getting through that. Girl, this ain't my final curtain call, I bet you knew that. Knew that, knew that, knew that. Trap, trap. How the f you figure that? I can't be laying on my back. I hear them knocking on my door, but love ain't living here no more. Holding life, I gotta squeeze. These lemons got me on my knees. They biting, they some fleas. I'm snapping, I ain't saying cheese. Shorty get inspired, how about that? How about that? This time, shorty get inspired, how about that? How about that? This time.
Downtown Phoenix. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Yankees, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaubel. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You get to this point of the season, Bogan, you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. When a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this. Just about set. On the hill, Ranger Suarez. How about a scouting report on him?
Racked up a high pitch count last time, was only able to throw a couple of innings. He'll look to get deeper in this start today.
Stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Pitch. In for a strike. And we're underway here in Game 4. Next pitch way upstairs. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Next one misses, and 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Down on strikes. That's the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show.
They call it come on. Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud or weak, I let my reputation speak. Nothing good ever comes from making enemies. Every time you try and hold me back, you see me.
Back here at the ballpark. And on the mound in this one, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Last time out, wasn't able to get out of the second inning. Really put a lot of pressure on the bullpen, but the offense picked him off. I'm looking for him to hit the reset button and get after it in this one.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! His second homer this series, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's too high. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one's in there, 0-1. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Way offline, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Anthony Volpe digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's two down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
In the air, right field. Judge puts it away, and that'll do it. Arizona gets even with this solo homer. All even now at 1-1.
I remember as a child, music made me smile. Some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. But I said roll.
Top of the second, here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Line and pitch. There's the strike.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You've got a pretty good swing." Swing and a miss.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now, number 14. One down, base is empty. Glove side, but it gets through.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
This one high in the air to left center. O'Brien moving under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 28.
First pitch just misses. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Chop back up the middle. Volpe. They take the force out. Out number 3. The Yanks lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. Now, Nolan Arenado. And he deals. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball.
3 straight Gold Gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Batting up. The left fielder.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Arenado leads off first with 1 away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to full side, fed it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. Got a good eye there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Big.
That's got to be.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, out towards right center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, belted. That ball's carried. Leaping, and it's gone. Ketel Marte leads his second home run of the series. It's 4-1. The analyst right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind to throw. Man, he just barely got that one out of here. You've got to love the effort of left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Pete Alonso. Ripped to third. Slings to first, and the inning is over. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show.
It's only one man, believe me. Believe me. It's only one man, believe me. Believe me.
Top half of the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Here comes a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Pitch and fire. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Abreu going back some more. It bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse. And he didn't miss a stitch.
Caballero batting for the second time. And that's strike one. And a strike in there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
No outs. Runner on second. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
Perdomo, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering misses. 2-0. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harrell moves towards it. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 balls.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness in a strike zone to boot.
That's critical, very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
The 2-2. Boyles the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rice on third with 2 outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Abreu settles under it. He's got it, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Wilyer Abreu. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Some background on Matt Creed. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. Next pitch inside. Down 2-0. Creed in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it, and there's 1 down. Volpe in his second season, 22 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Volpe stands in now and watches strike one. Tapped out in front of the plate. Fires the first on the run. He's in there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball.
Runner on the go. Bounce to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Tags the runner. Here's Nolan Arenado. Singled and scored his first time.
He's going, he's going.
The pitch. Runner goes. In the air, left side. Benintendi pulls it down. And that ends. Welcome back, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Bellinger takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. Now, Rogers, first big leaguer from the Bahamas, started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bellinger checks his swing, appeal to third, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Next to hit, number 14. In there for strike one. Good eye right there. A line to kick the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Down in order. Ready to go. The batter now, Gabriel Moreno. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, left field. Benintendi makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a swing and a drop. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes yard. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Ball,
first pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Alonso in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Play made, that ends the inning. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. There's Benintendi to start it off. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. They've got both running. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasting it right past it. At first. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's the belt to fight. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jose Caballero, the next to hit. And so you win. And that one is lifted in the air. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Geraldo Perdomo stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 5-1. Head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Wilyer Abreu. Freed back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Falls it in for the out. Anthony Volpe stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. We talked about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fair ball! Around first and hustling for second. Oh, he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. New pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Gil.
Now, still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And it's second. That's out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Yarbrough getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Schmidt getting loose as well. That's inside. Arenado tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Volpe at third with 2 away. Righty delivers. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Caballero settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Aaron Judge. Strike right there.
Well, here's Aaron Judge, a former Rookie of the Year, an MVP in 2022, and of course, Singy, the cover man for MLB The Show in 2018.
1 ball,
and a pitch.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine after Derek Jeter, the New York Yankees, having a homegrown player that can be such a face of the franchise. But this guy's not just the face. He takes up the entire cover with his size and stature.
Pitches downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses. The count is filled up.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a miss. Snuck the fastball by him. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Slapped foul. Chisholm, 26 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. And the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Bellinger in the box now. No balls and a strike. That smash towards center. Can't get there. Base hit. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. He put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. The numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, pictures hugely bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
2 outs, no. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Benintendi goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-3.
Going, yeah. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Yeah, we in goal mode, never going slow-mo.
Going, we in goal mode. Going, we in goal mode. We don't ever stop, we don't ever.
Bottom of the 6th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The right-hander back to work. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the grab. One up, one down. Here's Gurriel. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Rafael Montero up and throwing. Number 36 getting cranked up as well. Pitch. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch is outside. Struck him out looking. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. Out there to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for Arizona as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees looking to rally. Left-hand batter waits. Hard ground ball, base line. Ben Rice now at the plate.
Well, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Wells gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The pitch. Back to right. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that one wrapped foul. Inside corner, that's called a strike. There at 98 miles an hour. Yanks grab a pair. They're still down 5-3. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Field back to work. Second baseman. Lifted in the air right here. Judge has it sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number one.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Alonso in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Check swing, run around. And the count 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Benintendi moving under it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Oh, he gloves it over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. It's a 1-1. Fly ball down the line. Gurriel puts it away for the out. And there's one down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down. Number 14 stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's in for a strike. 1-1. The line of the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's got it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back. The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. In the air, left field. That's considered a pitch, so it's an automatic double. So add aboard. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. Line drive. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags up for third. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. And now the DH, Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Gets under and pops it up. Number 14 settles under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Runner takes off to third. Line drive, base hit. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score, and they lead by 3. The tag, and that's out number 3. All set to strength in this one. Benintendi to start it. This to center field. Abreu could have this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. First offer misses badly for ball one. And that one fouled off. And right back to the mound. First, now only 1 out remaining. Ben Rice will hit next. And there's the strike. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported these guys game in and game out. They got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, this city is already going crazy.
Back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shelton. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.